So I have been working on doing a little bit of decorating for my house, and I came up with this really cute project, and I wanted to kind of like talk to y'all about one thing that I've noticed is I feel like a lot of quilters feel like you have to do everything from new. You have to buy new fabric, you have to buy a new book, you have to buy new. And a lot of times, you know, when I'm gonna just make something for my house, I don't just go to Fat Quarter Shop and click what's new. I will go through all my books, and so I have a lot of books, like probably 100 or so of my favorite books, and I just sat down one day and thought, let me go through some of my older books, and I love the Great Granny Squared book by Lori Holt, and we did publish it. But inside this book is this super cute like little basket block, and she used it on the back of one of her quilts in the book to use up leftover fabrics. But I thought, oh, that's really cute. It can make like a little coffee table, like little quilt. And I loved her new Autumn Love, so I kind of put this together. And all I did was I just used the background, and then I picked 3 fabrics, and then I just used a charm pack on the outside. You can use 1 or 2, it depends how much variety you want, because I didn't want lights on the outside of mine. So I just got some charm packs, and I just kind of put this together. And I was gonna kind of show you the things that I used to make it, and like what I had in my, you know, what I had in my stash, so that you don't have to buy something, because most of you probably have some of these things. So obviously I had to buy the charm pack. The background I actually had.
I'm just changing some settings to see if it works.
Is it working?
It's starting to. Let's see. That's funny. Someone on the chat, Deborah, says, I know they are working on it, so what's everyone sewing today?
Oh, that's funny.
That's very nice of her. No, it's still, it's putting out a lot of buffering.
So what? I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure either. If you want, you can tell everyone to go to Instagram and see if that works. And then
Well, why don't we just film it later at work?
we can do that. Yeah, I would say let's start on Instagram and see if I can get this side back up to see if it really is the Wi-Fi or if it's my settings.
Okay.
But we are still live here, so if you want to let everyone know to head on over.
So we're having difficulties with, I guess, YouTube and Facebook this morning. We're not really sure what. So can y'all all go to Instagram, to the Fat Quarter Shop channel, and then we can like keep going. And if it doesn't work, I'll just refilm the whole thing like later at work maybe. And maybe it might be the Wi-Fi in our house. We're not really sure what's going on. So head to Instagram, and I did this. And it's beautiful, and the thread is like super thick, and it gave me the look I wanted, and I love it. But I think the thread is just too thick. It broke a lot, and it just kept unthreading. So I would recommend the 40 weight, which is the green top. And that's what I'm gonna use next. And that's what quilting is all about, is like experimenting. And you know, both of these projects that I started with are just super small so that I didn't get myself frustrated. But I did get frustrated with the 40 weight. It's just, the 28 weight. It's just too thick. So I'll have to come up with something else to do the 28 weight on, but I think this is like just super cute. You know, just remember all the patterns that you have in your stash of books. Like, go back to them and like be inspired by them. So yeah, I used, I'm gonna use 40 weight next time. But if you don't have the machine, on our Facebook group, needles, they're thicker and they're super long. Like, they are like this long. And so what you do with sashiko is you can just rock your stitch, like just keep going and use a thicker thread when you do sashiko so that you can really see that hand sewn look. The reason, now I just heard this, I don't know if it's true. I heard that the person who developed the sashiko machine was because his mom was a famous Japanese quilter, and her eyesight anymore, so he came up with a machine for her. So these are, you know, if you just want to try it by hand,